Wendy's here. Hi Wendy. Now then. Oh, my screen looks really strange. I've got 7 people watching. I'm here on the beach in Lancashire. Hope you can hear me alright. Let me know if you can hear me because it's really windy. I'm hunting these Noctilucent Clouds that I've been talking about for the last few weeks, and I actually managed to photograph them. Oh, it was about 2 weeks ago, almost to the day, if you saw my video. And I'm out here on the beach hoping that they'll show up again tonight. Can't really see anything at the moment, but I did say that I would do a video if there was any chance that they might show up again, and I'm really hoping that they show up actually. Can you see this behind me? I'm down in St Anne's, which is down the road from Blackpool, and I'm at this jetty here. Can you see this jetty? The old jetty. I'm on the beach here. How do? Hi to Carpy Chris. Hi Bradley. Hi, do you remember me? Bradley Miller. I'm not sure. Have you been on before? Wendy, hi. Hi Midlands girl. Do you remember me? Says Bradley. I don't know. Sound is fine. Yeah, that's good because it's pretty windy. Hey, look at this sky behind me. Look at that. Isn't that really nice? Had a really nice sunset tonight, you know. Really nice sunset. And I'm really hoping that because it's so clear that those Noctilucent Clouds will show up. But like I said before, you just never know when they're going to show up. They either show up or not, you know, but this is peak time now. They should, if they're going to show up tonight, they should be showing any time now. Although saying that, we can't quite see any evidence at the moment. Anything at all? There's so behind me, where the jetty is looking towards the northwest, and that's the way. That's the direction that you need to look. You need to look towards the northwest. If it's clear where you are, go and have a look. You never know, you might be able to see them where you are, but at the moment it's changed by the minute actually. Might be worth taking another photograph. It's kind of a blank looking sky at the moment. We do have some wispy clouds, I think from probably plane trails. Hi Midlands girl. Let's read the comments. Thanks for letting me know about the sound, Wendy. Oh, we've got 19 people watching. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. And see if it pushes us up the rankings. So I'm here on St Anne's Beach, here in Lancashire. Behind me is the old jetty. We're looking towards the northwest. And that's kind of where the sun went down. And that's just about the brightest part of the sky at the moment, and we're kind of hoping that these ice clouds are going to start showing anytime now. You never know, they can just appear out of nowhere. They can just appear out of nowhere. Chris, they can. You never know. Anything? I've got my friend here, Chris, who's taking some tests. Any chance? Any sign? Nothing. We've got no evidence of these Noctilucent Clouds so far. Nothing's showing up on the camera. I'll just move out of the way. Can you see anything on there? I'm struggling. I'm really hoping to see these clouds tonight, because I've got my friend here, Chris, who's never seen them before. Have you? I've been talking about them for years, and he says they don't exist.
How many times have you been out after them?
Quite a few actually. I'm sat on Loading Bay in Unicorn. Sat on Loading Bay in Runcorn. I thought you said Unicorn then. Can't see much from where I am. Jonathan Taylor, I'm from St Anne's. I only live 5 minutes from the beach. Why don't you come down and join us then? Hi from Scotland, says Bradley Mirror.
Bring us some coffee.
Yeah, bring us some coffee. Yeah, so if they're going to show up, they should show up within the next hour, by 1 o'clock. Now there is a chance that if they don't show up by 1 o'clock, which is when the sun gets to its lowest point below the northern horizon, what might happen is they might start to appear maybe after 1 o'clock, even more towards 2 o'clock, they may start to appear, but they'll appear in a different part of the sky. They'll appear more towards the northeast part of the sky. So you just never know with these things, you just never know. But although it's a really, really clear sky there, we're not seeing any sign of these Noctilucent clouds. Since I did my last time lapse 2 weeks ago, I've not seen any Noctilucent clouds, says Danny Spring. Been too cloudy here in Berwick upon Tweed. Yeah, it's been pretty much the same here as well. We've had some nice weather, but it's also been quite cloudy in the 2 weeks since I last saw that amazing display from just up the road, which I did the video on a couple of videos back. That was a really obvious display. That started around about 11:30 and it lasted until about 12:30 before they faded. So we're now sort of, I think we're getting towards midnight. So really, any time in the next half an hour, 5 to midnight, any time in the next half an hour is when they could start to show. Because in the 2 weeks since we saw that display, the twilight's got a little bit more. There's more twilight than there was back then. So because we're getting very close to the solstice now, we're only about 4 days away from the solstice, when we have our longest day, our most daylight, when the sun sets furthest towards the northwest. So we're really, really in the peak of the Noctilucent cloud season. There's plenty of time to see them yet. If we don't see them tonight, there's still plenty of time to see them. You can see them right into July, right into probably about mid-July, I would say. So we've got probably about the best part of 3 weeks, I would say, maybe a bit longer, maybe a month at the most, to see them yet. So but I am really hoping that they show up yet. I am. I don't know, I think you're a jinx, Chris. I think my friend is a jinx, because every time he comes out with me, we never see them. Yeah.
Tell them what I call them.
We've also got a nice, almost half moon tonight. I'm just looking over that. Is that a little
Cloud?
There's like a little jet trail next to the moon at the moment. I'm looking at it. The moon is towards the west at the moment. It's on its way down, and it's almost a half moon. It's probably about 45% waxing moon. So we've got a moon in the sky. Now the thing about these Noctilucent clouds is you don't need to be anywhere dark to see them. You can be in the middle of town. They're so bright because they glow in ice particles, and they're lit up by the sun. And when they are bright, they are very, very bright. I've photographed them over Blackpool, no problem at all. So we've kind of come down here to the beach, because you see this jetty here makes a nice foreground. You know, if they happen to show up, they're going to show up right above this jetty here, and that's the idea, you see. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on the sky and hope that they show up. Do I look a bit spooky with this torch here? That's what people saying. Love your vid, says Bradley Mirror. Are you going to be uploading more on this channel? I hope so. Excellent view of them over Dudley. Someone? Cheers, Chris. If there's no NLCs tonight, we all know who to blame. Yeah. I'm off to bed soon, lol. Hi, Tom. Yeah, so anything?
Nothing yet.
I have to keep looking in. I can't see anything obvious. So let me know if it's clear where you are. If you're able to have a look out. I'm up for staying to watch, says Wendy. Guy Williamson, I'm guessing you've checked the tide times and aren't going to be doing a runner to the beach anytime soon. Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, round here, the tide barely comes in round here. In fact, you see this jetty behind me. It's very, very rare that the tide comes into the jetty. You need a very, very high. You need a high tide, don't you, Chris? For the you need something like a 9 metre tide but it's nearly always miles away, the tide. It's miles away. This beach is absolutely vast. St Anne's Beach, if you look at it on Google Maps, you'll see it's huge, because we're actually on the estuary, the Ribble estuary here, and you need a spring tide, a high spring tide to come in past this jetty. So you'd be really unlucky if you came out here and got caught out by the tide. And it's a very flat beach as well. It's a very flat beach compared to Blackpool. Compared to Blackpool, this beach is very, very flat. There are no inlets, no like channels like in Blackpool. You can get cut off by the tide, so you've got to be careful in Blackpool. So yeah, this beach is absolutely huge. So it's a really good beach to come on to get away. You can get away from the lights. It's not that dark, but it's pretty dark when you come all the way out, and gives you a chance to see the Milky Way actually out here, which is quite amazing really, because we're only down the road from Blackpool. You see a lot of lights over there from Blackpool. In fact, you can just about see Blackpool Tower on the other side of the jetty. I think they've just turned the lights off. Yeah, you can just about see Blackpool Tower just over here. Bradley's gone to bed. Got school tomorrow. I have to go. Bye Bradley. Hi to Emma Spring, hi to Andy. We're here on St Anne's Beach in Lancashire. I'm Noctilucent Cloud spotting, hopefully. Hi to Ryan. So I've come out onto the beach because I'm hoping that these clouds are going to show up. Let me know if you saw my video a couple of weeks ago where I was photographing them over the pleasure beach. So it's almost 2 weeks since I did that, and really I had high hopes for tonight to be able to see them again because it's so clear. Yet the thing about these clouds is that you just never know when they're going to show up. You can't predict them at all. It's not like the aurora. With the aurora, you have a chance, you know when there's a good chance of seeing it because the magnetic field is strong and the solar wind, and you get CMEs and all that sort of thing. You know when there's a good chance of seeing them. But these things, you cannot predict them at all. You just cannot predict them. They show up when they want to. Do you need me to mod? No, it's all right, Andy, not in this. There's not that many people. We've got 24 people watching, which I think is pretty good. I don't need mods on this channel actually. I do need them on the other one because I get quite a lot of people. I did a live stream on my channel the other night and got 411 people watching. Wow. And I didn't even schedule it either. Yeah, I get quite a lot of viewers on my other channel when I do a live stream on the other channel, so I do tend to need mods on that one. So where are we up to? Loves your shots of the Noctilucent Clouds. Thanks, Ryan. I had a long exposure under St Anne's Pier and the water came right in March. Yeah, I've actually done one myself. I actually stood in the water and I had an umbrella on and I had like big Wellingtons on, and I set my camera up to do a long exposure of me stood in the water with the umbrella, and it came out really, really well. I had the water around this jetty here and I was just stood in the middle of the water. It looked really, really good. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Wendy. Just had a quick look outside. No NLCs here in Berwick-upon-Tweed, says Danny Spring. Yeah, so you're up in Berwick-upon-Tweed. That's one of the most northerly places in England, isn't it?
It was in Scotland at one time.
Yeah, sounds a bit like Scotland, doesn't it? What is your other channel about, the name? My other channel is called A Walk on the Wild Side, and I do vlogs around Blackpool. So it's very different to this one. I just walk around Blackpool and I talk about stuff, you know, and you know, it's a bit edgy, some of it, you know, but it's pretty good. I think you might like it actually. It's a bit more successful than this one actually. Hopefully I'll make a success of this one day if I keep going. So how are we looking? Anything?
No. About 5 past
They don't just show up all of a sudden. They do kind of creep up. You know, sometimes you see something, you think, oh, is that a bit of one there? And then next minute the whole sky's lit up. Berwick upon Tweed is England's most northerly town. Yeah, I thought that, yeah. I've never been up there, and I've often thought about going to, what's that castle called?
Alnwick.
Sorry?
Alnwick.
That castle on the beach.
Oh,
it's a long one. Dunstanburgh Castle, is it? It's a long way though, isn't it, to get up there, isn't it? How long's the drive? It must be a 5 hour.
But you got Lindisfarne as well, haven't you?
I'd like to go to Linden. Hi JJ. JJ's here. I'm from Berwick, says Wendy. There you go. Dunstanburgh Castle, yeah. That's the one that's on the beach, isn't it? Yeah. Jeremy Miller's here. So we're here on the beach in Lancashire, St Anne's. Don't know if you can see the sort of, you might just be able to make out that there's a structure behind me. That's the old jetty. It's the steamer platform that the old steamers used to moor up against, and people used to come off there. And it's a nice structure to use in a photograph if you happen to, you know, it's well photographed. Sorry?
It used to be attached to the pier.
Yeah.
The pier caught fire.
Yeah, it used to be attached to the main pier. The main St Anne's pier is just over that way. You can't see it, but this used to be attached to the pier. Julie Miller's here. Hi Julie. We've got 28 people watching now. What's happening? Yeah, I'm stood on a beach in Lancashire. Yeah, so in the middle of, look at it, look. It's exciting this, isn't it? Eh?
Oh.
What?
More things have come up.
I thought you'd seen something then. Neil Ferguson, got 32 people watching. Look, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and we might get more people watching. If one of your vlogs, excellent. I can't read that. I can't read all these comments. Hang on. Good. Go. Bamburgh Castle. That's it. Bamburgh Castle. Yeah, that's the one. Bamburgh Castle. They've been filming the new Indiana Jones movie there for the past couple of weeks. How about that? Eh?
Oh, they did that up at
yeah.
Cleveland, didn't they? Oh no, that was Star Wars.
Yeah. Evening, Stephen. One of your vlogs, Noctilucent Clouds, is here. What is the title of the track at the beginning of your vlog, please? Who asked that? Neil. I think that is taken from Looperman. It's a loop. It's a loop taken from Looperman. I think it's called something strings. It's quite a spooky tune, I think. Is it the one with the piano? The one with like the piano thing that starts off with the piano. Leslie Ann Freiling. Hi Steve, I was wondering if 1 in the morning, my side of the world, why is the sky in orange colour at this time? I don't remember learning about it at school. Why is the sky in orange? It's just the twilight. Yeah, because this time of year we can still see a bit of an orange sky here. There's a bit of an orange sky just there. It's because the sun does not go very low below the horizon. I don't know what your latitude is, but we're at 53 degrees north. The sun only gets down to about 13 degrees below the horizon before it comes back up again. So it doesn't get very low down. The sun needs to go to 18 degrees below the horizon to get total darkness. So we're only really in sort of civil twilight. Is it civil twilight? Nautical twilight, should I say? Nautical twilight. We get down to nautical twilight, and that's about it. Long time watch on both your channels. Really appreciate what you do, says JD Sunderland. Thank you. Oh, and thanks for that. I has moved up here with my now wife, Danny Spring. Yeah, you fishing? Yeah. Bamburgh is lovely, says Wendy. Actually, I was wondering if have you been to Bamburgh Castle? Crazy Pub Ladies here. Ryan Boyd, which part of Blackpool do you live in, Steve? Are you originally from the town? I live in South Shore. sort of Stanley Park. Hit the like button. We've got 22 likes. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. We've got 35 people watching. Maria's here. Hi, Maria. Yeah, it's just the twilight. Yeah, it's the twilight. I don't know what latitude you are, but we are at 53 degrees. The further north you go, the more twilight you get at this time of year, because the Earth is tilted towards, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. And as we get on the solstice, it gets to its sort of maximum, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun at its maximum, so that's when you get the longest nights and longest days, should I say, in the northern hemisphere. So they're going to get like an everlasting twilight. If you're on the Arctic Circle, the sun basically doesn't even set, it basically just spins around the horizon. It must be really, really weird to see something like that. Must be really freaky to see that, just to see the sun go around the sky, anything or nothing? Have you taken another picture? I'm looking now and I can't. I'm looking and I can't see. Oh, come on! Come on. If any of you have a great view to the north and you have a low horizon, there's a bright star towards the north. It's called Capella. You can't miss it. It's twinkling away there in the north. I can see it behind me. It's right in the north part of the sky now, so just in case you see that bright star there. Storm coming tomorrow in Birmingham, says JJ. I almost missed a live stream. Glad I checked my phone when I got into bed, says Maria.
Nothing.
No? Did you get the storm and lightning last night? No, it never came up here. I know, I was looking forward to lightning, but I think we'll get a chance yet. We've got after 40 years when you're going up the Blackpool Tower, hopefully very soon. I just haven't had time this week. I've been so busy this week, and I don't think I'll be able to do it next week, so I'm hoping the week after, but something will probably turn up. No chance of NLC here in Bradford, very cloudy sadly, says JD Sunderland. Jeremy Miller, are your skies clear aside the high clouds? Stormy and cloudy here in East Anglia. It's very, very clear here, very clear. Sean Wood Wolfenden, wow, I didn't expect this stream. Yeah, it's well, I did say a few weeks ago that I might do a stream if there was any chance that I thought that the NLCs might show up, and I thought I'd do a stream just in case they did show up, because then you'd be able to see them live. I'm not sure if the phone would pick them up, but we could have a go anyway, because actually you can actually photograph these Noctilucent Clouds. They're bright enough to photograph with the phone, so if you've only got a mobile phone, you can actually photograph them with the phone. They were showing up on the video that I did last week with my phone, so they were showing. It was very, very grainy, but you could see them. Cloudy over our farm here in County Durham. County Durham, says Ryan. I hope I said that right. I bet Morecambe Beach would be great for this stuff at the end of the jetty. Yeah, I think it would be. Actually, it would be, yeah. It'd probably be darker than here as well. Watch out for the ghost of Kathleen Breaks, Stephen. Her body was found right where you were. Have you heard of that, Chris?
No.
I've never heard of that. Kathleen Breaks said that the body of a woman was found here.
Was it?
That's spooky, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Ooh, spooky. Now then, this is quite spooky now, isn't it, if I hold the torch like that. Midlands girl. Her nickname was Kitty. She was found in 1919, so 102 years ago. Are you in Blackpool? No, I'm in St Anne's, just down the road from Blackpool. I'm on the beach at St Anne's. I love a good thunderstorm. Don't get many up here in Berwick-upon-Tweed. In 3 weeks I'm heading back to my hometown for around 3 months. We'll hopefully get some down there. Yeah, well, I shot the electric Blackpool, the lightning shot, which won the weather photographer of the year. I shot that on July the 4th, so there's plenty of time for thunderstorms. July is the warmest month, so we're more likely to get thunderstorms in July. I was from everyone's talking to each other, not talking to me. She was 26 years old. Pleased you're not alone, Stephen. Take care on the beach, says Julie Miller. Thanks, Julie. It's quite windy. To say it's quite windy, you know. Yeah, Morecambe would be good. The best place that I've been to photograph these NLCs, the best place is probably Perch Rock. When I was in Perch Rock a couple of years ago, I just got lucky and the sky lit up in Perch Rock on the Wirral, and I had this lighthouse and the whole sky just lit up with this Noctilucent Clouds.
New Brighton.
Yeah, New Brighton. I didn't go there for it. I think I went there to catch a thunderstorm, but there was no thunderstorm. And then I ended up parking the van in a car park of a ferry to go to sleep for a little bit, and then when I got up, I saw the Noctilucent Clouds, so I legged it over to Perch Rock to photograph them over the lighthouse. I have a photography page on Facebook, Danny J Spring. I'll have to check that out.
Ooh.
JJ says they're talking to me. She's been shot 3 times with a revolver. Wow. Lieutenant, I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up, that story. Yeah. I'll have to look it up, that one. Just looked at your winning photo now on BBC News. It's amazing, says Sam Wolfen, and thanks very much, Sam. I hope the clouds turn up, says Cumbrian Bod. 31 people watching. If you haven't hit thumbs up, hit thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 30 thumbs, 30 likes. We're not doing too bad to say this is quite a late stream. I still haven't managed to see any yet. Well, I'm trying hard here, Maria. I really am. It's been a perfectly clear sunset, a really nice sunset. And really, if they're going to show up, we should really be seeing them now. And yeah. What time are we on now? We're almost half an hour into this stream. So we're getting towards 20 past, aren't we? 20 past 12. I hope you get to see them tonight, says Maria. Yeah, it's not looking too great at the moment, actually. I was kind of hoping that if we would certainly be able to see them by midnight if they were going to show up. Now it's now 20 past midnight, but you never know. You just never know. I have to keep hoping. Julie, I'm just about to go to sleep, but I'd rather watch you, says Julie. Oh, thanks, Julie. Blackpool Tower.
There was a bright flash in the sky.
Oh, I think my friend just saw a meteor then. Just saw something bright flash across the sky. That's what you can see. When you come out, I can't see much because I'm holding a torch in my face, so I can't see very much. But it's really, really clear that we've got an almost half moon to my right-hand side, which is getting quite low. If you look out, you might be able to see the half. It's an almost half moon. I think it'll be a half moon tomorrow, or a first quarter moon, as it should be called. A 36 watching. Wow, that's amazing for this late light, or should it say early? Because we're now into the morning now, aren't we? We're approaching. I'll probably cut this off at 12:30. So we're now just approaching half an hour on the stream. It's just coming up to 20 past 12. I will probably go off in about 10 minutes, just to let you know, just to give you an idea of when I'll go off, because it's not looking too promising at the moment, but you never know. If I do get something, I will put it on a video. But as for the live stream, I will do for another 10 minutes and we'll see how it goes. Live streams are fine by me and Emma at this time of year. We often do all-nighters and head to the beach for sunrise. Anyway, night walk on the well side. Bye JJ. Any specific reason for picking the northwest part of the sky for watch? It depends, King Lear, it depends on the time. If you want to catch them early, they're going to be in the northwest. But if you want to try to catch them more towards the dawn when the sun rises, they're going to be in the northeast. That's because the sun is in the northwest early on, and as it goes past 1 AM, when it gets to about 1 AM, the sun gets to its lowest point and then it starts moving towards the northeast. So then you're going to get if the clouds show up, they're going to show up more towards the northeast because that's where the sun is. And they can actually get really bright in the morning, you know. If nothing shows now, what might happen is they might actually start to show later on. They might have to show after 2 o'clock or something like that, you know, more towards when the sky starts to brighten again towards the northeast. That's when they might show up, you know. So you never know.
They don't exist. You just focus on them.
Will you be live on Monday night for the longest day? Yeah, that's. I don't know. We'll see. I need to do something for the solstice, don't I? Maybe in luck now. The moon has just appeared in a break in the clouds. It might have to see. Wendy says she doesn't want me to go. It's that lovely dream. I really enjoy the live stream, says Andy. Thanks, Andy. Blackpool Tower should offer stargazing experiences late at night. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, that wind is, it wears you down a bit, this wind. We've got quite a wind tonight, actually. And yeah. Midlands girl says the sky seems brighter here near Dudley, even though there's no lights where I am. King Lear says thanks. 35 watching. So now then, yeah, it's a pretty blank looking sky. Yeah, we can still see a hint of orange, just low down, just a mere hint of orange. We're getting towards 12:30, we're almost getting towards the darkest part, the darkest that it'll get, and there's still a very hefty twilight. You can see it, I'm sure you can see this on the screen. There's quite a lot of twilight over there, and that's about as dark as it's going to get tonight before the sun starts to come back up again, and then it'll start to brighten again towards the northeast, and that's when the clouds might decide to show up. JJ says they can't see anything. It looks really dark there. Yeah, it's not though, it's not really. But there's a lot of lights coming from the promenade here. There's quite a lot of light that floods onto the beach, so you have to walk quite a long way out to get away from the lights. Maria says, just looked out of the window. It's cloudy here in Ilkeston. I know I shouldn't say this on an astronomy site, but I would like it to rain later as my garden needs watering. Let's wait and find out, says. I love your live streams, Stephen. You are so knowledgeable, says Jean Walker. Thanks, Jean. Yeah, it's a nice location actually, because you can see quite a lot. It's very flat around it. We can see the whole sky. I can actually see Virgo, the constellation of Virgo, or I can see one of the stars from Virgo anyway. I can see Scorpio, or Scorpius, constellation, because it's we've got quite a flat horizon. It was actually from here where I shot the moonrise last year. Was it last year or the year before? The Sturgeon moon above the beach huts. So if you want to have a look at that video, you can do. I want it to rain as well. Yeah, I've had to do a bit of watering lately. What's the temperature like tonight? Well, it's not too bad. I would probably say that it's about 14 or 15, and we've got quite a wind, so it's not particularly warm at the moment. I've got a cardigan on. Can you see how windy it is? Look, look, look how windy it is. Look, you can see it blowing. Come on, Noctilucent Clouds. Everybody say, show up. No, what? It's like a pantomime, isn't it? You know, they're behind you. No, are they? No, I can't see anything. Where are we now? 35. Got 5 minutes to go, and well, I'll end this live stream. I will do another one if I get a chance. We've got, I don't know if, I think tomorrow, I think it's going to be cloudy, unfortunately. But we have got another, like I say, I think we've got another good 3 weeks of peak season for Noctilucent Clouds. You can see them well into July, so there's plenty of time to see them yet. Maria says it does look breezy. Come on, Noctilucent Clouds. Yay, come on. It's very misty here and it's still orange. I'm in Cape Town. Oh yeah, Cape Town, yeah. I like Cape Town. I went up that hill called the Lions. Is it the Lions?
The Lion Head.
The Lion's Head? The one that you can drive up in your car. That was real.
Apostles.
Sorry?
The Apostles.
Yeah, and the 12 Apostles. We actually took a helicopter ride to see those. The 12 Apostles on a helicopter. I stayed at a hotel on or near Green Market. I can't remember the name of the hotel, but it had a really old lift. It had one of those lifts that you had to sort of move the bars. And my brother had his phone stolen. So welcome to Cape Town, where someone nicks your phone within half an hour of getting there. Went to the police station. I was in Cape Town. We went to the police station to report my brother having his phone stolen. And all the police were interested in was talking about football. He says, what team do you support? Eh? That's all they want to talk about over there. Yes, I see it from my front door. Even Table Mountain. Yeah, we went up Table Mountain. Stayed at a guest house called, was it the Falcon's Rest guest house, which was backed onto Table Mountain. Falcons, or the Eagle's Rest, I think it was called. Eagle's Rest guest house. After we left, we went up to the Northern Cape, and when we came back to Cape Town, we stayed at a different place, away from the town centre. I'm going to check, says Midland Girl. What time did they walk past? I don't know. What.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back on again. I've not lost anybody. I just lost the signal then. Was it? Did you walk past me before? Someone said someone walked past me.
Maybe it was a ghost of Sarah.
Okay, put the timestamp in the comments when it's ended the stream, yeah. I've travelled a lot, but you've been everywhere, says Julie Miller. Yeah, I've been around a bit, haven't I? It won't give me the time until the video is finished. Are you enjoying the Euro, Stephen? Yes, I am actually. I was watching the game before. Yeah, that's Chris, that. He's a jinx. He is the jinx for these unicorn clouds, as he calls. You call them unicorn clouds. He calls them the unicorn clouds because he doesn't think they exist, but I say they do exist. This is why we can't see them. Because you are a jinx. Everyone's saying hi, Chris. Wendy says hi, Chris.
Hi, Wendy.
Do you want to come on the camera? Do you want to show your face?
Bit windswept, Wendy, but I'm here.
So it wasn't a ghost. It wasn't some shadowy figure. He made me jump. You made Julie jump. To watch how I say that. Sean Wolf in the back now. Yeah, we lost the signal there for a little while. I've never been up, I'm too scared. I've never been up, says Les. Oh, you've never been up Table Mountain? Yeah. Yeah, that guest house that we stayed at when we came back, the Eagle's Rest. It literally, the back garden, you could walk out of the back garden and straight up Table Mountain. It was amazing. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, so we're on 40 minutes now. I think we're at are we at half 12, Chris? I think we are, aren't we? So, can you see anything?
No. Yeah,
We are not.
12.
It's a bit difficult for me because I'm shining a light at my face, but according to Chris, you can't see any. With no sign of these Noctilucent Clouds, unfortunately. So, but I tried. I thought I'd do this live stream. I'll do another one, don't worry. Hopefully I will be able to get another chance to see them yet, because like I said, there's plenty of time to see them. The best time to look if you want to see them is make sure that you've got a nice clear night. It doesn't matter if there's clouds around, you can still see them through the clouds, but you want a fairly clear night, and you want to look towards the northwest from around about I would say about 11 o'clock to half 11, and that's when they start to show. That's when, if they're going to show up, that's when they'll normally start to show. But maybe a bit later, if you're further north, I'd probably say a bit later. If you're further towards where I am or in Scotland, you might want to look a bit later after half 11 and just see if you can see anything in the sky that kind of glows. And they can be quite obvious when they do show up sometimes. We've got almost 40 people watching, I can't believe it. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. Tom's Vlogs is here. My grandfather helped build the restaurant up Telville Mountain when it first opened. Wow. Gutted for you, Stephen, says Maria. I know. Don't worry, Maria, I'll get another chance. Lovely to see you both tonight. Hope the clouds appear for you. Stay safe. JJ says Lyndon St Anne's is a place to be. Thanks, Julie. We don't all like football. We are rugby fans here in my house. Yeah, it's big in South Africa, isn't it, rugby? They do exist. Just go and look on my channel. I've seen plenty of nice time lapses on there of NLC. So I'll look you up on Facebook, Danny.
The Lions are going to South Africa.
Maria says hi, Chris.
Hi, Maria.
Chris says hi to Maria.
British Lions are going to South Africa next month.
I think Chris says that the British Lions are going to South Africa next month. The British Lions are coming to South Africa, and that's for Leslie Ann. So I think you'll probably be looking forward to that, won't you? Melrose Rugby. Call Kitty and see if she comes along. Night, Stephen. Night says Gene Walker's in the house. Yeah, so I'm going to go off now. I'm going to end this now. Thanks all for watching. We've had up to 40 people watching. Wow, how about that? Amazing for this late night or early morning, call it what you want, live stream. We're now into the morning of, is it the 18th? Friday the 18th. Bit of a failed attempt to try to live stream the Noctilucent Clouds here on St Anne's Beach in Lancashire, just down the road from Blackpool. No luck tonight, but I will try again. If I don't manage to do a live stream, I'll do another video on them, if I get to see them again, that is. Are you a rugby fan? Wendy says, are you a rugby fan? I think you are, aren't you? You're a big rugby fan, aren't you, Chris?
I do like rugby.
Yeah, Chris is a big rugby fan. Bit more classy rugby fans, aren't they, than football fans, really, aren't they? None of this boozy, you know, fighting and all. They do the fighting on the pitch. Thank you for doing the live stream, Stephen. Hopefully we will see them another time, says Maria. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, we've got to keep hoping. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks all for watching. Me and Chris here on the beach. We're probably going to pack up now and go back to bed. This wind is really...
That chap didn't turn up with the coffee, did he?
No, he's gone to bed. I can't believe they never showed up. No, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Perfectly clear, absolutely perfectly clear night. No haze, literally no cloud anywhere, and they just didn't show up. It doesn't mean that they won't show up yet. They may show up more towards the dawn, towards the northeast. You never know, but I'm not staying up to wait until then. I've given them a chance, you know. So there you go. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to end this now. Like I say, I'll try again another time in the next week or so, and hopefully we'll get to see them again. I'm sure I'll get to see them again. I'm not happy with just seeing them the once, you know, although that was really good when we saw them last week. Thanks to Leslie Ann, thanks to Wendy, thanks to Midlands Girl, Maria, everyone that's joined. We've still got 36 watching, so look out for the next live stream, look out for the next video. I'll do one very soon, and I'll see you on there.